Morning, y'all. Welcome back to the vlog. Okay, we're doing things here on Faithworks Farmstead. Mr. Jerome is here. We actually have a couple of our raised garden beds that are in very bad shape. I don't think it was made out of the right material. And so I have a couple of them in the garden that are rotting and falling apart. So Mr. Jerome built me a couple more. He built two, and I actually have 3 beds out there. So I'm gonna actually get him to build me another one. I'm getting ready for Titus 2 Women this morning, so I'm not going to join you in the vlog this first half. Jackson will take you out. Jackson, you'll take them out to hang out with Mr. Jerome and see what all he has going on out in the back. We're actually going to be prepping some peas today to go out. And yeah, that's how we're working it out this morning. Sister's going to help me set up for my meat. And then I'll meet you guys here later as we kind of chat through some garden plans. Thank you so much for joining us. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things to hang out with us as we start prepping for the 24 garden season, spring garden season. All right, y'all. Where's your coat? Put it on. It's cold. Come now. So we had some minor hiccup with getting these put in. So the kids and I are going to put them in ourselves. And what ended up happening was he didn't tell me I needed to move the old beds. My assumption was he was moving them. So that's fine. We're going to get all the rotted wood out now, and then we will put the new beds in. And I'll just get him to move the rotted wood when he comes another time to do some yard work or whatever the case is. But I do need to go around and do some stuff in the garden. So I'm going to turn my camera around and show you. Okay. So I'm going to come through and weed real quick. It rained here yesterday, so this weeding should be very quick. And I'm setting this up here. This is going to be where I do cucumbers this year, because I'm going to invert my tomato cages and put cucumbers on them. And so I'm going to come through and weed these. We're going to move probably this bed because there's nothing in it except some peas, and we'll be fine to move it. And this front bed, because that bed is falling apart. And so we're going to move that one. That's broccoli. I can go ahead and pull that. It's no problem. And then this bed right here are the ones that we're going to move. And so we're just going to do a little bit of light garden stuff today because it is just the way it is. I have some peas coming up, and I'm trying to get them to trellis themselves to go up this tomato cage. So we'll see how it works out. I've got to do some adjustments on my tomato cages. So I've got some spinach and stuff in here. Some of this I'll pull just because it's not really good anymore. It's overwintered. And I don't know how in the world I got my spinach and carrots all mixed in there together. I don't have very many carrots, but I am going to replant some carrots as well. So I've got to just kind of rethink a lot of my beds and stuff. So it's all going to work out. We're going to do a few things and all will be well. I think if we can just get, because this one is coming apart, so I think it's going to be easiest to just try to rip it out. I mean, see, it's already. Get that one out.
Which one out?
This one.
The cage?
I really don't want to take out my broccoli if I don't have to. Alana, can you bring me the shovel? See, it's just rotted.
Like the big bags?
Yeah. Or we're gonna actually just have to put it somewhere on the side, see if he can move it. But the big bags, if we can get them, yeah. just comes out. Bring the wheelbarrow. Is it empty? Bring the wheelbarrow. And then that way I can just put this wood in it. Move, Gwen. Get out of the way, Gwen. Move, Gwen. Hand me that. I think we're just gonna put it around that tree where the other wood is until he can move it or haul it off. Cause I think it's just, unless we can break it in half more and put it in trash bags.
We'll just go ahead and start with this part.
Hmm?
And we'll just go ahead and start with this part.
It'll break more. Cause it's just all rotted.
Please stop. Go away.
We're just gonna put it over there on the side, Jack, until, let me see if he can haul it off if I just move it. See if we can't move it like this. Might be easier. Can't promise. Okay. Ready?
Mom, wait.
Okay. Fine. Get it under here, maybe. Or under here.
Okay. Okay.
You can try it.
Just watch Wade.
Move. Brother. Look.
Need help?
No, we're good. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
No, I'll just do it
On
the
that
old way.
side.
I'll just do it the old way. Do your tackle. Ready?
Go. Go.
We're going straight up. Ready? Okay, go. Get your knee under it.
Need help?
Up, sister. Up. No. I need sister to let me be in charge, and I need her to think. Stay where you are. Go on that side. Go on that side. To the bottom. Go to the bottom. On the other side, stabilize it there. Okay. Jackson, I need you to move your wheelbarrow, baby. What are they doing? Yeah, I'm coming this way. Till I get to the end. Wait. Yep. Are you at the end? Go back just a tiny bit. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lay it this way and grab it. Got it? But at
Grab
the same time, under here to move it this way. We want to get it right back in the same place. Don't move it. There we go. There we go. Look. Hold on. Push it down on your side. Push it down. Look at us. Go, Miss Mom. Go, Mom. What? We did it. No? Did we do it?
Now I gotta do the next one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move those cages up. Bubba, can you take those 2 cages out for us? Watch it. Don't pull my pee out.
That was weird.
Wow.
Come on, sister. Show you. Come. Up. You're gonna get this edge underneath the edge of this, right? Best you can. Here. And you're gonna give that some leverage down. It's gonna lift this up, which is your best hand. Yep. Look, I'm teaching you things in case you don't have anybody to help you do stuff. Right? Go ahead and lean. Lean. Okay, we're going on the side.
Use the bathroom real quick.
Okay, so since this is the bottom, you do those down. Then you'll be on that side.
You on this side.
Ready? Listen, get your shoulder against it. That one. Now push it, and then you're going to lift and turn. So push it, lift and turn. It's going to give you leverage. See? Sometimes you got to use your whole self to get in there, okay? Very good. Okay. Ready? Wait, I'm not ready. Okay, I'm ready. Go. That garden bed was very heavy, but sister and I got it in place, And now I'm trying to salvage some of my peas that my son pulled out when he pulled out the tomato cages, and I'm also pulling out a few weeds. So the one thing I hate about gardening altogether is weeds, or are weeds. So this back garden bed that used to have peppers in it has grown up weeds, and we actually had a real bad rain. So I'm just going to come in here using the hula hoe, and I am going to get some of these weeds out. Now, the benefit of the rain is it makes the weeds easier to get out. The not so good part about the rain is it makes the dirt heavy, which makes the weeds a little bit harder to get out of the dirt. But we get it all done as best we can. Next year, I may just lay down fabric cloth and not have to deal with the weeds as much. That may just be the best way all the way around. But this year, it was not the year. We will see how it goes. And then I'm trying to teach my kids how to navigate in the garden space. You know, they didn't grow up on a farm. I grew up on a farm. So, you know, to me, this is natural. To them, this is like, Mom, we could be really doing other things. But again, my kids take one for the team, and they're always very helpful to, you know, jump into any project that I have going on. I think they realize, even though they don't love this part, you know, we eat out of this garden, and this garden does sustain us. It helps us to save in the grocery store. And I will say this, Jackson always looks so uninterested in being in the garden, but he is a very good garden helper. He's like me when I work out. I don't talk a lot when I work out and I do weights and stuff. I'm just very focused on what I'm doing at the moment. And so that's how he is in almost everything. He's just very focused. Looks like he doesn't want to be bothered with it. But my children are exceptional garden helpers. And I've been very blessed to have them in my life to be able to help me. And not just help me, but I'm teaching them valuable skills that that they're just going to need later. I just feel like they're going to need it later. And if they don't need it later, hey, at least they have it. They may need it at some point. Neither one of them may grow up on a farm or, you know, raise their kids on a farm or a homestead or anything like that. To me, gardening is very relaxing. It's what I do for my downtime. If I just want minutes of peace, I go to the garden, and it's a place where I can spend time with the Lord. It's quiet out there. There's nobody but me and the dogs. You see, I'm getting up all the weeds that we have successfully hula-hoed. Great piece of equipment. You can find that on Amazon. I'll try to link it below if I can remember to link it, which most times I forget to link stuff, but I'll try. And I found that, I think it was from Jessica over at Three Rivers Homestead when I was watching one of her garden videos last year or so. So I use that on a regular, but this is just garden video 1 of us just trying to get those new beds in, because we are doing other things out in the garden, and we also are sharing a ton of reels as far as things that we're using in our garden just to make it better. The one thing I will say that I'm impressed with is soil quality. After 5 years, my soil is very rich. I'm going to be amending and doing all the things this year, trying to make it much better. And someone asked me about why the garden beds don't have a lot of soil. Well, my person put in a double side on those garden beds instead of just a single side. And so it makes the garden beds much taller, but the amount of soil we have in the garden bed was sufficient to grow plants. So we just used the same amount. Next year we may increase it. We don't know. But this is where we are for this particular year. And we're doing the things. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for being a part of our community. And we will see you guys the next time. Oh, just so you see, there's our planter. Y'all have a good day. Bye now.